Hey everyone, Scorp here. Today, I want to try playing through, this is going to be more of a Let's Play format of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. We're going to do this with more of a, not really going to try that hard. We're just going to go around, duel opponents, see if we can win, and then cut up the games and cut it up into small segments, or 30-minute long or so segments. And post that. This is 15 card mod because the base game is way too slow, and I don't feel like sitting here for like 15 hours farming cards. So we're gonna go ahead and do this with a 15 card mod. 15 card mod does exactly what it says. Every time you win a duel, you get 15 cards instead of 1. You can Google search for the 15 card mod. If you want to find it and play it for yourself. Google is always your friend when trying to find things. And of course, this is being played on an emulator on PC. But I still have Forbidden Memories. It was a good gameplay growing up. So here's Simon, or Simon, whatever. He's supposed to be your tutor. Just run away from him to start, I believe. And if you go back, you get to duel him, I believe. I believe that's how it works. I haven't done this in forever. I'll just duel you. Let's see how bad this starting deck actually is. Well, you've got a dragon. That's a start. A bunch of fiends to get rid of. Ooh, insects. Insects are terrible in this game. We got 3 thunders? Wow. And absolutely terrible spells. Okay. So this game, the AI is absolutely atrocious, to put it mildly. And fusions are similar to Duelist of the Roses, except they're actually easier. So I can do this. Also, it doesn't support going off the right side of the screen to come onto the left side of the screen with your cursor. That's really messing with me. So these first couple opponents, as long as we play over like, I don't know, 500 attack, they shouldn't ever do anything. So how this works is if you have a monster face up on your field, your opponent doesn't do anything. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to make a cockroach knight there. So if you have something face up, they won't fuse or play a spell or trap. So as long as you keep something face up and they don't have a monster on their field, they will never fuse, and if their deck doesn't have anything actually good in it, like this person's deck doesn't have anything actually good in it, you just win. I'm not sure if it's better to APOW or BCD Simon, because I pretty much never kill him. He's not somebody that you really ever want to farm. I think he has Time Wizard on an APOW, maybe? But, I mean... he's actually probably annoying to actually BCD anyways. Also, that power up there, there's this, there's the Guardian Star system in this game. Kind of like Forbidden Duels of the Roses, where if you had a weaker type, um, you got stunned. In this game, if you have a weaker type, your card just gets what am I trying to say? You get a 500 point power up if you have a stronger type. So Guardianstein. Okay, well, we just got Simon unlocked. Let's go, let's save, first and foremost. We can build deck when we go and fight somebody. So we're in the first act of the game. The enemies here are super easy. If you have a basic understanding of how fusions work, like I do, this should be super easy. First up is Taya, or well, I guess second up. Let's get rid of some of these. I don't care what we put in instead. It can't be worse. It's scary how bad some of those cards are, so... So probably the first thing you'll notice in this game is that there is no summoning power. So you can basically just play every card in your hand in one turn, but you can only play basically one card a turn. Which is really, really good. I want to BCD Taya, so we'll go a little bit... I need to get below 28 cards, for sure. Probably need to take 4 turns. As I said, the fusions in this game are more lenient than Duelist of the Roses. So, any plant plus any dragon yields B-Dragon Jungle King as long as they're weaker than 2100. Versus in, I think you had to have a 1400 attack dragon to do the fusion in. In Duelist of the Roses. Also, pretty much anything over 1600 attack that's a dragon plus any thunder is Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, which is absolutely ridiculous. Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon is probably one of the most common things you'll see me play. Put a Spellcaster in a pot, gonna get Ushioni. I need to wait another turn. And it would be nice if I could play an equip or a spell, but all I have is Dark Hole, so we'll just do... Just make sure that I get it. So we'll wait an extra turn. I really want to get a BCD because it has a higher chance of equips and trap cards. And I don't think Taya is going to give us any monsters that we'd ever want. Hopefully that was enough sandbagging to get a BCD. It might have still been an APOW, but I did do quite a few fusions. Nice. BCD. By that I mean I'm referring to the rank of the duel at the end here, so I got a B rank. So it goes B-POW, or it goes from S-POW all the way down to D-POW, and then if you do go even further, you go to the technical victories, which technical victories usually mean you used a lot of traps, you used a lot of equips, did a ton of fusions, things like that. And to get to that stage, you kind of have to... it's kind of hard to get there, but once you're there, it doesn't matter until you get to an A-Tech, and then you get the really good rewards. Let's see. Jars are great because of their fusion potential. Let's see. Archail's probably not great yet. Let's see. Just trying to put in better cards. Try to make the deck a little bit better at fusing, because if we can do that, then it's easy to beat these first duelists with just like an 1800 attack creature that you fused for. I don't know if this makes Punished Eagle in this game. It doesn't. If this were Duelist of the Roses, that would have made Punished Eagle. So the fusions don't transfer over perfectly. I'm probably gonna BCD this person, so... I mean, I'd probably rather A-POW him, but BCD is probably fine. This is just unfortunately what's going to happen. Oh, actually, the Ushi-Oni fusion is particularly a dark spellcaster with a pot. Hurricle doesn't work. That's what the fusion is. Let's see. Doesn't matter what I do, I have to hit him 2 times, so 3 attacks. Okay, we got a B-POW, which is fine. I'm going to try to go through almost every duelist in the game, and I'm going to try to do at least like a BCD on everyone. Elf Slight. So this powers up elves, which I'd have to play Dark Elf, which I think I could make. It's the only one that really makes that good. Actually, I think it might work on Mystical Sand. So let's take that out, put that in. Solitude doesn't fuse well, so it can go. Queen's Double's a female. We've got another Pot the Trick, so we can throw that in. And we have an extra Ancient Jar. Okay. Not a terrible deck so far. Getting the Elf's Light might help a little. This hand does not fuse well. I can make Tiger Axe, I can make Minamusha Warrior. Oh, whoops. It doesn't matter. It's just going in defense. He won't fuse the first turn, so all I have to do is just lose my creature and then effective attack over it. I should be able to beat 900 with this deck pretty easily. Well, I beat 900. So going over the star signs, Saturn, I believe, is weak to, what, Neptune? Let's see, what do I want to fuse here? Oh, this is good. So Mars is weak to Neptune. Pluto beats Neptune. Pluto beats Neptune, and then Saturn beats Pluto, right? And then Mars beats Jupiter, and Jupiter beats Saturn, and Saturn beats Neptune. Yeah. Well, this is going to be a BCD for sure. So there's some duelists, like, we'll get to Isis, or I think it's a Shizu in this game. She plays almost entirely Neptunes, so if you can play a whole bunch of... if you can play, like, a whole bunch of Plutos, you just have a 500-point advantage against her the whole duel. Saturn's another important one because it gets over, like, Labyrinth walls. Mercury's important because some of the hard opponents use Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and that's a Sun, which I didn't say. The Sun, Sun's weak to Mercury. Mercury, Venus, I believe beats Mercury, and then yeah, and then Sun beats Moon. Moon beats yeah, Moon beats Venus, I think. Venus is really uncommon. Now we get anything good? Got a Dragon Piper and Electric Snake. Electric Snake's not bad, though we don't really have enough dragons to really make use of it yet. Good enough. Well, we haven't gotten any traps yet, which is fine. I mean, BCDing these guys doesn't really have that great of a chance for it. Nekogal. Should be good enough. Oceone? So here's a Venus, which is pretty rare, and it is weak to Moon. So this game's power curve, it ramps up really fast. Way faster than you can actually put together good cards. So this game expects you to farm. even with 15 card mod, you kind of have to farm a little bit. I mean, I know speedruns try to avoid farming, but they usually still end up having to, like, A-Tech Pegasus a couple times. Like to play this face up so that I can get more accurately get a more likely to get a POW. Face down plays hurt your score just slightly. Flame Manipulator, not terrible, not great, probably not going to be useful. Okay, now we go talk to Taya, and Taya goes, hey! Oh. We need to go outside. Taya tells us to go to the festival, to go find Joey, Jono. There's a festival, it's kind of spooky, and Seto is gonna be a dick. And he's beating up Joey. So we don't duel him right immediately. Kaiba can be kind of, or Seto here, he can be kind of a problem. Especially since I believe he can play Gaia the Fierce Knight on you, which is a 2300. It's kind of a problem. So I'm going to go to the card shop and save before we do this. But if Kaiba doesn't play good cards, he just kind of gets run over, so... there's activity at the shrine if you want to go see it. Let's see. The mages are wondering where Seto is because they need him for something. So we go back to the duel ground so that we can duel Joey and then we can duel Kaiba or Seto. So let's duel Joey, see what we got from our last duel. I'm not going to put in too many Thunders until we actually have the cards to go with them, the dragons. We got a Water Dragon Fairy, that's not terrible. I'm gonna take our Ninja. Guess I'll just throw in Muka Muka for now. We are in a bit of a decent spot with our deck. It's still lacking a whole lot of cards, but, you know. Dark Witch does count as an elf, so that's good. Joey 1 has absolutely no way to get over that. Let's see. This is good enough. So Joey, when he doesn't fuse, is like maximum 500 attack. It's not great. Well, I'm sorry, Joey. I really am. This is unnecessary. gonna actually BCB him here. I do kind of want an A-power him, just because he has Time Wizard. But this is okay. But on his BCD, he does have a bunch of equips that aren't very useful, but he does have equips. He's like Kunai with Chain. Hey, he had... Wait, is that triple Time Wizard? And a Fake Trap. Wow. Okay, we need to absolutely not lose to Kaiba. Because our deck just got way better. So, we got triple Time Wizard. Time Wizard is a light spellcaster, unfortunately, so it's not going to work with all of these jars in my deck, so I'm going to take out some of them. But Time Wizard makes Thousand Dragon, which is great. Oops. We also got a Kunai with Chain, which I'm not going to put in. We got another Curtain of the Dark, which I will put in. Got a Fake Trap, which I will put in also. Drillbird's probably not very useful right now since I don't have that many Pyros. Let's see. I have 4 Thunders. That's way too much. Gochi can go. Put back in an Ancient Jar. Yeah. I think we're in a good spot now. As long as we don't get Gaiad, we're fine. Oh, we drew Dark Hole, that's good. I don't like this hand. I could have saved a pot, I guess. There's always the chance that he just starts at 600 and we'd never have a problem. He probably did. Yikes. Okay, he started at 600. We're all good. As long as he doesn't top deck Gaia in the next couple turns, we're fine. Oh, he top decked a Battle Ox. Okay, we win. And he's back down to 500. He doesn't have very many good cards in his deck, but he has some good cards. You have to watch out for him a little bit. Okay, so this is everybody from Act 1 that you can duel. So we've gotten everyone. which means that we can go to free duel and duel any of them. So I'll probably go through and duel all of them at least one more time here in the next episode. Just to get more cards. Mostly Kaiba here needs to give me some more dragons. We don't need to get that much stronger here because the next duel is a scripted loss, and it's actually impossible to beat him. Even if you do win the duel, it just sets you back to duel him again, which is something you probably only ever see in New Game Plus. Okay, so I want to go outside and go to the card shop so we can save. And that'll do it for this episode. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.